AMIkids' mission since 1969 has been to empower young people to become confident, successful adults. Our youth are full of potential, creativity, and hope. However, there's often a lack of opportunities for youth to be heard and connected to their community in a meaningful way. Barriers to having their voices heard and limited access to resources for success can contribute to community violence. Hi, I'm Dr. Jessica Mitchell. I'm the Senior Director of Data, Research, and Strategic Initiatives. In response to the growing need for youth to positively interact with their peers in the community, we've developed Breaking Barriers, a national initiative designed to build mutual trust, communication, and understanding between youth and their community. Breaking Barriers consists of 4 key components: organizational awareness and staff training on cultural competency to promote understanding and healthy communication, youth awareness and civic engagement through community forums and service projects, community engagement by connecting local leaders with our youth, and a research-based curriculum including built-in evaluation tools to ensure consistent best practices to support implementation across the organization.
Working with the community has been a great experience overall. More so being able to have conversations with community leaders that are willing to have these type of conversations with our kids, but not just have the conversations, but more so put action into the work that we do and the work that they do for the better community. Hi, my name is Carlos Valdez. I am the Director of Corporate Partnerships Development for AMIkids. One of the greatest things that stood out to me while the kids were talking with community leaders was when one of our kids was having a discussion with a school district leader, and during the break time, the school district leader called the superintendent and said, in our meetings, we need to have youth voices. Being able to have that on the moment was super incredible for our kids to also witness. It just goes a long way as to it relates to community building and moving the community forward. Another action that was the law enforcement piece. We still to this day have our local enforcement come out to the school and mentoring our kids and working together to be able to build that relationship. I had a youth one day call me and said, can I have such and such officer's phone number? I have a situation right now. That to me was mind-blowing. Somebody that really had a negative image of a police officer to now being able to reach out goes a long way with the work that we're doing and the impact that this initiative has.
A new experience I had while being here in AMIkids was shop with a cop. My preconceived notion was I didn't really like cops. I didn't think they were trustworthy. I had past situations with the cops and didn't go good. Then I met Officer Chris. I just don't know how to explain it. Everything changed. They're all nice, respectful. You just have to know them. They're people. They're not no machines or nothing. They're just people just doing a job that they like. If I can go again, I'll definitely go again. It was an experience of a lifetime.
Through engaging community forums and action planning sessions, we have created a safe space where youth, community leaders, mental health professionals, individuals involved in the justice system, and more can come together to share, listen, and collaborate to make youth-centered, relevant, and impactful changes in their communities. Hi, my name is Nicole Austin, and I'm the Strategic Initiative Specialist at AMIkids. By participating in conflict resolution activities, youth are less likely to be involved in conflict that can escalate into violence. AMIkids Breaking Barriers events focus on youth voice and empowers them to advocate for themselves and express the barriers they face in their community. In return, they learn from the wisdom and experiences of their peers and community leaders, which builds a foundation for mutual respect.
My experience with Breaking Barriers is we had a couple of Breaking Barrier events while I was at White Pines. The whole point of the event was to reach out to the community and let other people know about what White Pines and AMIkids is doing. We just had a whole round table. Chief of Police Spartanburg, he was there. It was just a whole bunch of important people in one room. And we all just had an open discussion about how we can make White Pines better. And it was just open conversation where any kid, any adult, anybody could just add their input. And we was trying to just get more positive ideas about how we could help.
When we listen to each other, we learn from each other. Through dialogue and shared experiences, we can build stronger, more connected communities where every voice is valued and give our youth the opportunity to have positive interactions with adults that are invested in their future. At AMIkids, we are focused on empowering youth to believe I can. Our national office has committed resources to provide technical assistance for the successful implementation of the Breaking Barriers initiative. Together, we can build a community where mutual trust, communication, and understanding bring us closer. We want to encourage you to get involved today.